schools ain't teaching us what we need to know to survive.
Say on, say what?
These schools don't educate, all they teach the people is lies.
What about this intergenerational dialogue, Brother Bilal? Can you run that down for us? What's that going to look like?
The intergenerational dialogue is a initiative that the Occupy the Hood Los Angeles Action Assembly is putting forth. And that generalization dialogue, the format basically, the general format, we're still working on that. The general format would be where we would take veteran activists from the 60s and 70s and help them discuss those struggles during that time, and summing up the mistakes made, the lessons learned, the experiences, the relationships, and so forth, and how it parallels with the so-called Occupy movement today. We would also have a panel consisting of youth who are involved in the Occupy movement, youth who are involved in other areas of struggle that are going on, like, say, YJC, the Youth Justice Coalition, and their efforts, and other groups, beautiful groups going on. We do not want to just have those two panels like that. We want to have another panel that are people, we call them the tweenies. And these are people who are too young to be on the veteran panel, and also too old to be on the youth panel, but are in that generation that was stigmatized by calling them the lost generation or the X generation, what have you. But people who have become radicalized, may say a gang member, or I would rather say a street organization, or say a runaway, or say someone who was newly emancipated from the foster system, who have been thrown to the curb and neglected and just wrote off. We want those people voices to be represented at this intergenerational dialogue. And mainly those, especially those people who turn themselves around and have established organizations, are involved in work that involves clear and concrete social change in this society.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you'd like to add for the people, brother?
We will be next Saturday, tentatively at 12 p.m. next Saturday at the Southern California Library for Social Research. Hopefully, we will be having a coordinating committee meeting for people who are interested in a generational dialogue, who would like to contribute one way or another to it, and discussing the format, questions to be put forth, and the structure of how this dialogue will go. Hopefully, at the end of this dialogue, possibly we can come together mutually with a plan of action, a strategic plan of action, and to continue to build this movement against corporatism, against capitalism, against a corrupt government, basically against this whole existing system, and how we can bring in a new system, and how will that new system look like. And I'm just using the word system to be practical. It doesn't have to be a system, but it has to be what the masses feel that is a better alternative to what exists at the present time.
Absolutely, absolutely, brother. You know, and I thank you for coming on and giving us this battle report. You know what? We're going to do one more song, brothers and sisters, and hopefully when we get back, we'll have Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. to do a battle report from Chicago. And if not, we'll see what happens from there. Thank you so much, Brother Bilal. All power to all people, my brother.
Thank you, Brother Adams. I'm our Occupy the Hood Minister of Information for keeping this propaganda and this information out there for the people. Brother, you are much respected. You are great assets to Occupy the Hood. And I also like to say thank you for having the opportunity again to be on this show, and the opportunity to be amongst esteemed group of colleagues that are also going to be part of this broadcast today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Schools ain't teaching us what we need. stop being